Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about artificial intelligence in healthcare. If you are new to this channel, please press the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get notified. So what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence or AI is the branch of computer science concerned with building smart machines capable of performing tasks that typically requires human intelligence. So it is a computer aided program that do all the works that a human can do or a human intelligence can do. So there we see a lot of artificial intelligence based applications these days in our daily life. If you look at the mobile phones, we can see smart assistants like Alexa and Google Assistant or Siri in Apple. All these uses artificial intelligence uh, built in for the smart replace and other options they provide us. And we see a lot of self-driving cars. For example, Tesla uses self-driving car, and other companies also started using different algorithms for predicting and object detection and self-driving, auto-driving, autopilot, etc. modes on the cars. We see a lot of robots in the manufacturing which can automate the manufacturing processing. Then there are medical imaging sector, the medical field which uses medical image classification like X-rays and MRIs, and the artificial intelligence and machine learning is used to analyze the data and predict the disease progression or identifying the diseases. It is also used in gaming industry uh, to to uh, to give an immersive experience and also to understand the behavior of the user and give the output accordingly. So this helps the game developers an advantage to personalize the gaming solutions. So if you look at the history of artificial intelligence, uh, it was started in 1950. It's called as a Turing test. The computer scientist Alan Turing proposed a test for machine intelligence, and in 1955, the term artificial intelligence was coined by the computer science John McCarthy. The first industrial robot unmade was developed in 1961, and in 1964, the chatbot was developed by Joseph Weizenbaum at MIT. Past few years, in 1997, Deep Blue, a chess-playing computer from IBM, which defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. So, the emergence of artificial intelligence towards the human intelligence or beating the human intelligence, we saw that in 1997. In 1999, Aibo Sony launches a robot with skills and personality that can develop over time. And coming to 2011, Apple integrated Siri, an intelligent virtual assistant with voice interface, into the iPhone 4S. So we saw that in Siri. And in 2014, we saw Alexa. Amazon launched Alexa, again a virtual assistant with voice interface that completes shopping tasks. And we see a lot of other improvements also. In 2017, we saw AlphaGo. It's Google's AI division generated a product that beats the world champion Key Gene in a complex board game of Go. So AI has evolved over time, and currently we in a state where we have the similar capability of intelligence as humans, and it is applied in various fields, and it is already started to see in our daily lives. There are market forecasts for AI. Yeah, it is forecasted that the AI software market will reach $126 billion by 2025. The revenue from AI software will reach up to $126 billion. And the global AI healthcare market size already hit 194.4 billion. It will already hit 194.4 billion by 2030. This is a research report from Allied Market Research, and currently it is in high booming. The healthcare market is in high demand due to the applications of AI in the healthcare diagnosis and in data management and exploratory data analysis and for better prediction. So there is a huge potential for AI in the future, not only in the medical field, but in all other areas. So let's see some of the applications based on the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence these days are widely used in e-commerce. So even though whether we know or not, we already started using this. So this provides personalized shopping like visual searches, content based on purchase history. So you already know that if you go to a shopping website, it will start to show contents based on your interest. So behind all the displays, there is artificial intelligence coding that is going on to provide a personalized experience. And there are AI powered assistants or the chatbots which can assist you with the questions and provide you with smart answers. And the e-commerce companies can provide smart purchasing, and also it can give the demand, the it can identify using the AI. The manufacturing companies can, or the product selling companies can identify product demand based on the purchases, and they can stock large number of quantities instead of getting this product running out. And it is also very useful in fraud prevention, like credit card frauds and fake reviews are one of the major issues in product reviews, because it gives the wrong products high rating and the good products wrong rating. So this gives the manufacturer and the seller very good advantage by stopping the fake reviews and also reducing the credit card frauds. AI is also used in robotics, in mobility, and this helps in the productivity, speeding up the productivity. So the robots can help in speeding up of the manufacturing process. And these days, companies like car manufacturing companies heavily rely on robotics to increase the speeds. And certain things which human cannot do that robots can do, but there are some areas where requires human interference, but most of the application can be done by robotics these days, and it is heavily utilized in manufacturing of various car manufacturing or in other industries also. Robotics are heavily involved or applied already to speed up the process. And AI can help in process optimization, identify certain areas and improve the process, and this further improve the productivity. AI in healthcare is booming these days, especially in the field of medical imaging and diagnostics. It helps in advanced medical imaging and data analysis to predict and provide personalized medicine or treatment, and also for the early detection and diagnosis of various cancers or tuberculosis or even COVID these days based on this sound. We will come to that in the later stage. AI is also used in research and development for drug discovery and other applications to speed up the drug discovery process using machine learning. And and AI is used in agricultural applications, also the farming, to improve the prediction of pesticide usage and product yield. Based on the data analysis, we can predict a number of combinations and understand which is the best suited for the particular application. AI is also used in gaming. AI is used in social media. Recent days we are seeing a lot of news on Facebook and Twitter for content screening and all those things. All those things are done based on the AI and providing personalized news and feeds. all these uses artificial intelligence softwares to give a content that is very personalized and based on the user entrance. AI is also used in marketing, and AI is very much used in automobiles, as mentioned early in the manufacturing section, and also in self-driving cars, and also for street light prediction, the detection, object detection, and in other areas. AI, I mentioned earlier some of the examples here. So AI-enabled robots for farming, so identifying the ripened tomato and plucking it. So these are some of the applications, and one of these from the Tesla's manufacturing AI-powered robots for manufacturing areas. And one of the other application involves the QC checks, or the quality control check, the cap detection, image vision technology, and also in the self-driving cars as discussed earlier. We have seen in 2016 Sophia. Sophia is a robot. Sophia is a Saudi Arabian social humanoid robot developed by Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics. It was activated on February 14, 2016, and made its first public appearance in mid-March 2016 at Southwest in Austin, Texas, United States. I will leave a link in the description. There is a very good video and the introduction and the questions that is answered by the robot. It looks like a human, and the answers are quite funny and thought-provoking. So it is good video. You can check that out. I'll leave the link in the description below. Coming to artificial intelligence in medicine, AI is transforming the practice of medicine these days. It's helping the doctors diagnose patient more accurately and make predictions about patients' future in the, future health, and recommend better treatments. Artificial intelligence provides prediction with increased level of accuracy, decision making, and high level computation, and solving complex problems. Healthcare sector, AI in health sector is in a booming now because of the high availability of medical history data. Because AI-based deep learning algorithm requires large number of data, which is already available in the healthcare field. So it is very easy to apply AI for analysis and the prediction. With the use of deep learning and complex neural network, complex multidimensional data analysis can be done, which is otherwise not possible, or it would take much longer time. But due to the advancement of computer algorithms, so analysis are much faster and easy to do. Some of the applications mentioned earlier in the medical diagnostics field is one of the area is medical imaging. So as you can see here, so medical imaging, so here on the right you can see iArt. So this is a AI-based diabetic retinopathy screening method. So the computer software, the camera takes the image of the retina, and based on the AI or the machine learning, it trains the trained algorithm will predict based on the images whether the person is going to develop a diabetic retinopathy or already having a diabetic retinopathy, etc. So it is a tedious task for doctors to analyze each image, but the computer can do it very well once trained. Similarly, the medical imaging is very useful in identifying breast cancer diagnosis, and also in identifying the metastasis of cancers. Not only in breast cancer, anywhere where imaging is involved, artificial intelligence and machine learning can be utilized there for better prediction. This involves brain scans, X-rays, and other scannings like ultrasound scanning for prediction of various diseases and early identification or the correlation with the clinical conditions. Some of the other applications or the other examples here you can see Butterfly IQ. It is an AI-powered ultrasound scanner. It's a portable scanner based on the cloud-based system, which can be used in the field. So this is a point-of-care device. It is called the Butterfly IQ, and there is another company called the Mammo Assist. So this helps in the diagnosis of breast cancer based on the image analysis. There is one recently leprosy diagnosis, the Novartis initiative. They detect leprosy based on the skin lesions. These are the some of the applications. There are lots of other improvements are coming in the field, and lot of updates are happening in the field of healthcare. So coming to the hematology, what we have seen earlier is imaging of the imaging of the X-ray or the imaging of the skin lesions or the ultrasound. So here this is come to the blood-based analysis. So here in this case, this AI is utilized in hematology for identifying various pathological conditions based on blood or the abnormalities in the blood cells. Like we can differentiate WBC, we can get the blood count, and also abnormalities in the cellular morphology based identification. So this all based on machine learning. So the system takes images of the blood smear or the blood drop and classify the WBCs and other abnormal cells and tag it as a particular disease condition. So here on the left you can see Scorpio Labs and SiteDX Olo and a HemoQ WBC analyzer. SiteDX can even identify malarial parasite, sickle cells, or even the abnormalities in the cells can be analyzed with a single drop of blood. So that is the advantage. All these can be uh, placed in a remote point of care settings where there is no power or any other system. So these mostly battery operated or even with the power, but you don't need to go to a centralized lab for the analysis. It can be done in the doctor's office. So these are the advantages of using such high power artificial intelligence and machine learning to train the models and improve the diagnosis. Coming to the TB diagnosis, the artificial intelligence has very much role or highly utilized in TB diagnosis these days. It is based on the computer aided detection. So here what is done is person's chest X-ray is taken, and the computer algorithm will predict the TB diagnosis. Instead of the analysis done by a human, the machine can do a much better job in identifying the TB. So one of the major burden in India is TB. So a lot of people have TB in India and in the world and in the developing countries. So such kind of technologies are very useful for identifying the disease early. So there are a lot of companies working on this. I will leave links to all these things. You can check that check out their technology, and all these are based on the artificial intelligence and machine learning based software systems. The another new area is developing, or it's already in the progress, is the cough-based disease detection. Due to the pandemic, everyone knows that if you want to go into a place, we need to authentic or we need to have a COVID positive or a COVID certificate, COVID negative certificate to enter into any place because of the pandemic. So the AI cough-based disease detection platforms can detect changes in the patterns of the cough and can identify a person with COVID or TB, and thereby we can easily screen people. The mass screening is very useful This is for very useful for mass screening, and also to contain if anybody is developing any having COVID-19 or TB or any other respiratory diseases. One of such application is developed by Renaissance, and it is the biometric sound pass. This can also be used to authenticate, if you want to enter into a mall or into a company, or even in home, quick diagnosis can be made. Prediction can be made based on the cough. Hope you are clear with the topic. If you like the video, please press the like button and share it with your friends. Thank you.